Well, we are just a few weeks away from the Denver Colfax Marathon, and runners are physically and mentally getting set for the big race weekend. And we have some guests today that are here to help you in the last few weeks of training. Yes, very happy to have both of you here. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Thanks for having us.
Well, Tyler, I'm going to start with you. We've been kind of chit-chatting before we came into the segment. Your list of accomplishments is truly something to be proud of. Now, you could very well break the record at this year's marathon. Tell me about that.
Yeah, the course record's about 2 hours, 24 minutes. The state record's about 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Okay.
And I think I can get under the state record. But let's hope we don't have one of these windy days like we're going to have this afternoon.
Do you think, do windy days kind of change everything dramatically for you?
Yeah, it's a lot harder when it's really windy.
Oh my gosh. So what have you been doing to prepare for this particular marathon, the Colfax one?
Yeah, a lot of good training going in, putting in the miles, some good quality workouts. I've done some races this year that have gone really well, and just excited for an opportunity to race where I can sleep in my own bed and drive down and have an opportunity to run a marathon in Denver.
Oh, you know, you've done so much. You've been to the Olympic trials. You've won already many marathons. Why do you want to break the record for this one? Like, why is this one super extra special for you?
Yeah, I think, well, we're going to have, my wife Kristen is pregnant. We're going to have another kid at the end of May. Hopefully that baby can hang on. So it was a great opportunity to really challenge myself with something really hard. And before that comes, in Denver, the Colfax Marathon is the biggest one. It's an awesome opportunity to try to run my best there.
I think you will. And what would some advice be for people running maybe for the first time?
Enjoy it. I've done Colfax Relay a couple times. The crowds are out there. It's just a fun event. It's a party afterwards, crossing the finish line. Have a great time. Smile when you're out there.
Absolutely. Okay, now let's get into a little bit of what goes into this. What is your pre-race meal and post-race meal? Tell us about your diet as you prepare.
So I always have a margarita pizza the night before. That's my go-to. You can get it anywhere.
Oh my God.
It's simple. And it tastes good. And then 2 bagels with peanut butter the morning of, a cup of coffee, and then afterwards in the evening, I love burger and a beer. You know, great.
Oh yeah,
that's perfect. Although that Bear Creek bourbon did sound really good, so maybe that would be good.
Time for a raspberry smash after that marathon. Linda, let's talk to you a little bit about hydration, because for people running a race for the first time, what kind of water intake should they be getting here?
There are a lot of calculators online where you can calculate how much water you need based on your weight. So you can try those out. My direction would be that you just do what you've been doing in training, because you got to this point that way. And hydration is very important because it impacts your ability to, gives you some cushion in your joints.
Sure.
And it also allows your muscles to contract better, and it regulates body temperature. So very important.
That makes all the sense in the world. Now let's talk diet. Are there any specific foods runners should focus on before race day?
Well, what they don't want to focus on is something they've never eaten before. So eat things that you've eaten before that work for you, a good balanced diet the night before, and then, as Tyler said, bagels and some protein in the morning will get you going.
It definitely will. Okay, and what about post-race health and recovery? What's your advice with that?
Oh, that is so important. And, you know, they say that you want to walk about, 15 to 20 minutes after the race. You don't want to just sit down and let those muscles move a little bit, and then eat a good meal within 1 to 3 hours after the race, and no alcohol. Although Tyler, I'm going to go with what Tyler
with
said.
The raspberry smash.
Yeah, probably not the time to go celebrate with alcohol, but it's important to get some good nutrition on board so you can heal those muscles. The body's pretty stressed out after running a marathon.
Absolutely. Now, Tyler, do you have like any stretch or anything you like to do before a race, right before you go into it, that gets the adrenaline going? And if you do, can you show us?
Well, I will say this. When you're at the start line, there's normally loud music, everyone's excitement, there's all this energy, and it can be like, you can get too ramped up. So a lot of times it's just taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, counting to 4. Just very simple, just keeping, yourself in line with, what you're ready to do.
I think a lot of it definitely is mental and just saying, this is what I'm going to do and I'm going to do it. Well, we are rooting for you. We will be definitely in tune with what's happening, and we hope you do break the record. Best of luck to you, Tyler. Thank you so much for coming in today, and to you as well, Linda. Great advice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, here is some info. You can still register for any of the races. Just head to runcolfax.org. Race weekend is 25 days away. That's May the 14th. It's coming up, and the 15th. So there you go. Good luck to all the runners. We'll be right back.